These are 7 credit cards in 2022 where you can save money on gas, get cash rewards, and cash back. Let's get into it. Again, this is about being resourceful, okay? This is really coming from a resourceful type of mindset. It's not how the world affects us, it's how we respond to how the world affects us. So when you guys are looking at these and I'm showing you guys the different credit cards, go to your research. I'll be dropping some links below so you guys can go look more in depth on a specific credit card if you are looking for one. And also on top of that, you might not have it, and this is where I'm gonna kind of share you guys the resources and why I believe these are the best credit cards if you're looking to save money on gas. If you are faithful with a little, you can be faithful and entrusted with a lot. So how you do things on a smaller scale will help you when you're doing bigger moves in your life. So let's get into it. This will be in order in regards to what I personally recommend. Again, everyone's situation is different. These are a few of the cards that I personally use, and I'm going to be doing it in these kind of orders where it's easy to get, the annual fees, and then the pros versus cons. I do have business cards as well, so if you're not running a business, that's fine. You can leverage the other ones. Number one is the Freedom Unlimited Chase card. Really like this card, really enjoy it if you guys can see it. And it's great because it has a 5% cash back if you don't have it on the first 12 months up to $6,000 spent. So if you just got this and you're looking to spend anywhere from $6,000 in your first year, first 12 months of getting this card, you get 5% cash back, which is great. That's an amazing offer. There's a lot of different bonuses as well. And then in specific categories like restaurants, dining, you get up to 3% cash back. But long term, you get 1.5% cash back with no cap. No cap, okay? No cap on that. It's a great card for anyone that's just starting. I personally use it for groceries, food, and all different types of personal stuff. It's a great card to track, and also no matter what you spend, get 1.5% cash back on all your purchases. I'd highly recommend this card, and it's a $0 annual fee, so you're not paying any annual fee for this card. If you got it, I'm sure there's no brainer to getting this card. So that's number one. Number two is the Citi Custom Cash Card. This one's great too because it has a 5x for the points, and it's called the Thank You Points, the TYP program. Okay, it's a thank you points, and what it does is pretty much give you a specific amount of points per category, and one of those categories that you get 5x on is gas stations, and there's a lot others. This is also a great card if you guys are probably affiliated with the Citi or just Citibank in general. You're able to be to pretty much get as much as you can within this. I'd highly recommend this. Again, it has $0 annual fee. This is why I'd recommend this card as well, because it gives you a good amount of points per cost. And if you guys are looking to save money on gas, this can be a gas card for sure. And one of the disadvantages is you can only have one Citi custom cash card. So if there was any custom cash card I get from here, it'd probably be this one just because it's good. And that's probably why they have that disadvantage, because it's such a good deal, a good offer. So I would probably shoot for this one if you guys haven't already. Number three is the Citi Double Cash Card. And this one's not specifically a gas one, but it does give you 2% back on all purchases, okay? All purchases, and there's no cap on that. So 1% on, pretty much when you purchase it, and then 1% cash back when you actually pay it off. And all you got to do is really just pay off the minimums. But we don't want to just pay minimums. We want to make sure we pay our cards, be responsible for it. This is a great card for just anything, any category. It reminds me a little bit about the Chase card where it's 1.5% cash back. This one is double cash, 1% when you initially purchase and 1% back when you pay it off. Good card, something that's solid. If you're looking for just another gas card and you don't want to worry from season to season, this was a good one for all different ones. And what I like is I like to always organize all my different expenses on different categories with specific cards. So this one can be one of those floaters where it's like, hey, I don't have a specific category, I'll use the Citi Double Cash Card. And this one has a $0 annual fee, which is why I'd recommend it. Again, you're not paying a yearly fee on, but a downside, which mostly won't really matter, is there is foreign transactions. So if you decide to use this outside of the States, you'll get those transactions. But other than that, it's a pretty solid card. Number four is the Amex Platinum card. Hopefully you guys can see that. Boom. Just kidding. It's the Blue Cash Preferred Rewards card from Amex. This one has a 3% on gas stations. And here's the thing. I know that sometimes some places don't get Amex. That's another reason why I don't refer or prefer this as a priority. There's a lot of places that don't accept Amex, and there's also gas stations that I know that haven't accepted Amex. But if it does, you get 3% cash backs on those. And I'm sure why a lot of businesses don't is because they charge higher as far as like the credit, the processing fees with the merchants. That's just how Amex has always been. But if you're able to get that, I would recommend this because it gives you 3% cash back on all gas stations. There's a lot of different categories it gives higher percentages on, like subscriptions and a few others. But if you guys are just doing strictly gas, this is solid. The only downside is it's a $95 a year annual fee. So I wouldn't use this just for gas, but it does have the category of gas, and it's not between any season. It's like anytime you use it, 3% back. But also to make this even worth the $95 a year is if you're using the other higher percentage categories to be able to offset that to make this card super worth it. Number 5 is the Discover It. And this would actually be one of my favorite beginner cards. The only reason I like this as my beginner card is because, long story short, anybody, pretty much students, can get accepted to this Discover It card. But the only reason why I put it number 5 on the list is because in April to June of 2022, this is where you get 5% cash back on gas specifically. So this is in categories. So you get 5% back on gas stations and Target. Obviously, I'm not here to tell you how to shop there, but if you guys are ever shopping at Target, this is a good card to use during this season. So every season, every quarter, there's different categories where you get that 5% cash back. You just got to activate it. So if you're just a beginner or looking to get started, this is great. And if you're looking to save money on gas in the next few months, I'd recommend this card. It has $0 annual fee, and there's a lot of great bonuses to it. I use this all around. Discover card is great as just a beginner and another way for me to just organize depending on what category I'm spending in that season. Number 6 is the B of A, Bank of America. It's a Business Advantage Custom Cash Rewards card. I know that's a lot, but this one I recommend. Number 6 is because maybe some people don't have a business, but if you do and you have a good relationship with B of A and you like them, I'd recommend this card. This gives 3% cash back on gas stations. It is one of the categories that you can select. It has 1% cash back on everything else. And what I like about this for a business card is it has $0 annual fee. So if you just need something, maybe you just need some write-offs. We're in the car rental biz, so being able to find these cash back rewards for specific cards has tremendously just helped us and has gotten us to be able to save money on the back end. If you have this card, I'd highly recommend. And only downside is you earn 3% and 2% cash back on those specific categories in the first $50,000 spent in the calendar year, okay? And I know everyone has calendar years different, but that's it. I mean, unless you're going to spend $50,000 plus on specific categories or even just on this one card, it shouldn't be an issue, but you get those amount of cash backs. Other than that, it's a solid card for anyone that's in business. Last card, and since it's another business card, this is why I recommended it last, and because of the annual fee, it is the Business Gold Rewards. This is the business one, so if you guys are running a business and you need something for gas, this one's great because it just gives 4x MR points. If you guys don't know about MR points, I'll link some stuff below about it. It's part of the American Express reward system, but it's good. It's solid. The only downside is the $250 annual fee. So there's a lot of great perks to running this and why it's worth the annual fee. But if you're looking for something that can also 4x your points, I'd recommend that. This is a solid card again, and it looks nice. It's one of those nice shiny cards. But this is another one. Again, if you're running a business, it's great. Another way for me to just look at the books, look at the statement for that specific card on stuff that we have gas for. I know that was a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link, I use US Credit Card Guide. I'm going to link the exact links below of every single one. So if you do decide to choose and want more information on all the advantages, all the perks, and the current offers when you actually sign up, because a lot of reasons why we want to sign up for credit cards is to be able to take advantage of the sign up bonuses. And a lot of the sign up bonuses, it's like the first 3 months, first year, there's a lot of different sign up bonuses. So you want to be strategic when you guys are applying for these cards. Again, credit is not bad. It's knowing how to leverage it. Okay. We're all about the leveraging the systems, right? You guys have probably heard about OPM and having to see things as assets. If you have the wisdom to be able to take action on these, take advantage, you'd be able to save money, make more money, right? And gain more points to be able to pretty much get free money. So if you're already spending money on gas, might as well just use a card, get a percentage back. Again, I'm going to link all the stuff below. If you guys enjoy this, hey, tap the like. Let me know if you guys have any questions on it. I'm not too crazy on the credit cards, but I have a lot of credit cards and I'm just always learning about that. I'm not like the credit card guru. That's why I'm linking you guys all the information below. And I thought this would help some people, okay? Let me know what you guys liked about it. Questions, comments below, hit them up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. God bless you. Have a great week.